Hello, everyone. Here's a fun activity that I am using and I just wanted to share. So we're using a coin, a piece of paper, and a writing instrument. Okay, so with the coin, I like to just add a little warm-up, which is something called a balance challenge activity. So I like to either just start out just kind of exploring that coin. How does it feel? Can you touch it to each one of your fingers, right? Just seeing how we kind of manipulate that coin in our fingers. Okay, then our balance challenge, we challenge it on one, we balance it on one finger, bring our pointer finger, flip. Okay, and I'm just doing it a little fast, but we're basically bringing one finger to that coin, flipping the wrist, right? Just a little balance challenge. Practice getting every finger involved. Okay, and of course you would do it a little bit slower. Get it to that next hand. Or not that you would do it slower, but just that you can do it at whatever speed is best. Right, and of course, the larger the coin, the easier it is. Okay, wow. Okay, a little tricky. All right, so a little balance challenge just to get the fingers ready with the coin, and then our coin activity. So what we do is we have to put that coin on our paper, and we can even practice just moving that coin a little bit, but eventually we bring it over to one corner of the paper. Okay? Then we're using our pointing finger first, and we're pushing that coin down. We're taking our writing instrument, we're tracing that coin. Okay, so we're tracing that coin. Then we slide that coin over a little bit, and we switch fingers to our middle finger. Okay, so what we're doing is by pushing that coin down, not only are we challenging that bilateral use, getting both hands working together, but also by pushing that coin down into the paper, we're making our fingers work their muscles individually. So when we're doing activities that's using our whole hand to grab, right, and to our pinky, when we're doing activities that's using our whole hand to grab, then the stronger muscles, the stronger fingers, they're able to help out with the ones that are a little bit weaker. But when we're doing something like this, we're making each finger use just the muscles of that finger. Okay, and the last one is the thumb. So we're getting our hand moving into different positions. Okay, and we're making each finger have to push down and use its muscles one finger at a time. Okay, now we really get tricky here. Now we switch hands. The hand we're usually writing with, that becomes the hand that we hold. So the hand that we hold with. I'm doing it around those same circles, just because this way, if we do go a little bit off, it's okay. That circle is pretty much there. And with the other hand, it might be a little bit tricky, so it helps to already have a little pattern in place. Switch, and we switch to that next finger. All right. It also addresses our visual skills, visual motor, visual perceptual skills, just practicing sliding that coin right in to our open circle. Okay, so we have to really use our eyes to see where that next circle is, and just see if we could get that coin right into the middle. Remember, you can do it with any coin. I like the bigger coins because, especially for the balance challenge, it's a little bit easier to balance that bigger coin. Okay, we're moving to our pinky. Whew, the pinky on the dominant hand holding down. And yet, how does it feel? Right, it should feel a little tricky, maybe even a little shaky. Okay, and remember, I like to stay on the pattern we have. Okay, and we go to our last one, our thumb. So kind of a combination of different activities here that we might have seen. Okay, and we trace that coin. Whew. Oof. Okay, so now we have 5 circles. We can always practice counting 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Maybe practice just using one finger at a time, kind of like a finger dissociation, or just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Practice counting. Okay, and then what I like to do is include a little bit of art, a little drawing. So with 4 of these, we're going to draw something, and we'll leave 1 circle for the end. Okay, so this is something I have to credit to 5-minute crafts. The first one we're going to make is a bumblebee. We start just by making a little stinger at the bottom. Okay, once we make that stinger, then we're making antennas. Once we make antennas, we make our wings. Okay, remember, we're just having fun, and drawing is such a beautiful way to express yourself. Okay, now we need our stripes, our pattern. We need 3. 1, 2, 3. Practice counting, practice drawing, and we make our face, our bumblebee. Okay, then we move on. Next, we're making a frog. We make 2 eyes. We make our eyeballs. Now we need our legs, which goes like this. Oops. Okay. And we just have 3 lines on the back. Our frog. Okay, next we move on. We're making a ladybug. So we make 2 eyes. Then we make wings, which is a triangle without the bottom. Okay, and our ladybug has spots. So let's make 3 spots on each wing. And now we make our hands and feet. So we have 2 hands going up, 2 feet going down, 2 hands going up, 2 feet going down. So it's a nice little drawing activity, able to express ourselves and just following kind of 1 step at a time to be able to make our drawings. Okay, the last one, we're making a dragonfly. So we draw a head, we draw a dragonfly tail, and practicing drawing these small circles is a really good way to practice how we control and use our pencil. Okay, then we have our dragonfly wings, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And those wings have a little line on them. And the last thing is our face. Okay, and that brings us down to our last one. And for our last one, I want you to see what you can do, right? So I like to now leave this one open for your creativity. What can you make with this one? Okay, so see what we can make on our own. So I've had some that are spiders or ducks or pigs, right? You can use this as a belly or as a face. You can turn it into a butterfly, right? A spider is one that I like because it's just 2 eyes. Now we make our legs. Well, 1, how many legs does a spider have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we got to practice our coin activity, tracing those coins, using the muscles of each finger 1 at a time, pushing down, using both of those hands together, have some fun drawing, and now we get into our handwriting. Okay, so we're going to write each one that we made. So we made our bumblebee. We made our frog. We made our ladybug. And we made our dragonfly. Okay, once we write those, what's the one that you made? Make sure to write that one too. For me, I chose spider. Okay, so whether we're writing those on our own or copying, now we've got to do this awesome activity with our coin, using both of our hands together and each finger individually. Practice some handwriting, okay? And at the bottom of our paper, we still have some room. Can you pick one of these insects, animals? Well, I guess it's just insects and reptiles, right? So one of these drawings that we made, can you pick one and make a sentence about it? Maybe you make a sentence for each one. Maybe you make 2 sentences. Maybe you practice typing. So we can just finish off our activity, the little sentence writing. So maybe I'll say, the spider became friends. I love friendship. Became friends with, this upside down writing. The spider became friends with the spider became friends with the, who did the spider become friends with? With the ladybug. So we get to use 2 words in here, make a nice sentence, use up our page beautifully here, and we have our beautiful finished activity on our one piece of paper. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful. So just a nice, fun, cool activity using our fingers, using our hands, our handwriting, and just a nice way to interact and practice some drawing, a great way to express ourselves, and a nice way to have some fun. All right, just wanted to share. Hope this helps. Thank you.